Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the good, the bad, the ugly. It is me, Butana Papi. I'm solo today. Um, and I was thinking, I was like, how should I start the show? Should it be like, good evening? Welcome to KG's Reckless Boss. I don't know. I was just in my mind trying to figure out how to start the show, but you know what? The show has started, and I hope that you've hit the like button. And we're gonna talk. I know it's a late one, especially if you're in the UK, but it's a nice evening one, late afternoon one if you're in the Americas. So big up to yourself. And yeah, we're gonna talk about what's good, what's bad, what's ugly. I don't know. There's a couple of things we have to talk about before we get into that. You know, first of all, what a week! What a week! What a week! What a week we've had! For me, I'm privileged in America to be able to tell people about football and have that game as an example and be like, listen, this is how beautiful this game can be. And a lot of my American friends that don't know a lot about football have been appreciating it and being like, wow, that is really special. So I think we just have to first of all just let that simmer in, because today's the last day really we can talk about it, because we play Wolves tomorrow, and then we're gonna have new things to focus on, because the big fixture versus Bilbao keeps on coming closer and closer and closer. So yeah, this is how I feel about it. We gotta let that sink in, that we did a remarkable, crazy game that I don't think we'll ever witness, especially that extra time in particular. It was just something out of this world. So first of all, big up to you if you're just tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. I see Denny B in the building. Denny B says, Joe, big up Joe, hit that like button. Yeah, Joe is not here. It is I. So KG is not here. It is I, What's on a puppy. So yeah, it's gonna be a short, fun stream. Good, bad, and ugly. Special edition, Easter edition. If you celebrate Easter, by the way. I also want to say quick shout outs to the people in the chat. Let yourself be known in the chat. I see Yale in the building. I see Prasanth, who's, Prasanth, man, I gotta applaud your dedication and your consistency, and your trollingness, because it's a kind of level of troll that I kind of like to tap into sometimes. So big up yourself. I hope that you're having a lovely Saturday. JJ in the building, Javed Pav in the building, and Stephanie as always. All right. I kind of already preempted the good for today's show by mentioning about how wonderful that game was and how incredible. First of all, we've seen, if you're a Man United fan and you haven't seen this, Pav knows what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen this, then well, now you've seen it. This is it's been circulating everywhere, really. And I really want to just say, yeah, Lord Maguire, man, he was knighted this week. He was knighted. If you don't know, now you know. Has anybody seen this kid, by the way? I want to interview this kid. I want to interview this kid, This guy, we were all of us were this guy. All of us were this guy. So you know what? I just want to give him a special shout out. Allow me to reminisce. It's the last day. It's the last day we can actually just sort of just talk about this. Talk about this remarkable week that we had. Okay, so next thing that I also want to say is, by the way, is I'm gonna share the link in the chat in a second. But I want to just reminisce on this really quickly before we move on with the show. Guys, if you did not see, there's a couple of videos, by the way, that just sort of like encapsulate the chaos, right, that happened over the week. These the way Andre Onana celebrated, it has to be talked about because it also relates to a thing of a topic of today's show, which is the bad. So I'll just first of all just start by prefacing the Onana topic in this way. So, we all know the relationship that Andre Onana has with Manchester United fans. I'd say it's a very difficult, tumultuous one, but the majority of Man United fans want Onana gone, right? We can all almost everybody, we can agree that Onana has to be gone. But I hate to be the bearer of these news, but there is reports that Ruben Amorim has suggested that like Andre Onana can be the club's number one next season. It actually says the news report that I'm reacting to right now is Amorim has instructed his recruitment staff to concentrate their efforts on bringing in a number of outfield players with a striker, two midfielders, a centre back, and at least like and at least one center back. So this is what I'm wondering. Like, if these reports are actually true, it means we might just have to get used to seeing Onana next season. And I don't know how you feel about that. This is why I want to classify this as a bad, because this is a really, 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 really bad report in my opinion. And I hope that it is not true. But also, if you forgot the way Andre Onana and Ruben Amorim celebrated, for me there's a little bit of like, I feel like these guys have talked it out, and there is a possibility that Onana and Ruben Amorim are seeing each other eye to eye, down the same page. So meaning, even though maybe Ruben wants him gone, it may just be one of those things where Ruben Amorim would rather prioritize getting other players first before fixing the goalkeeper situation. And as a Man United fan, for me, that just makes me feel like, no, God, no, please, we need to clean up. We need to make sure that we put pressure on Ineos, and make sure that right now is not the time to concede so early in the before we even start the transfer window. So we need to actually put our foot on Ineos and say, get us the players. And if Ruben Amorim is sort of conceding early and saying, nah, I'd rather focus on other positions, I am becoming a little bit, wary. It makes me concerned. So, yeah, Onana has sacked Matic as his agent. So Stephanie, that is funny. Shout out to Sophia, by the way. Sophia in the building. Shout out to Overhead Kick TV. Guys, I put the link in the chat, by the way, if you want to call in and let's talk about it. About the good, the bad, the ugly this week. I want us to also just quickly try and do a prediction of how Ruben Amorim is going to line up tomorrow. We're gonna try and make this a very, very, very short show. I know WrestleMania is starting soon, so don't be shy. Just hit the link, call in, and let's talk. Let us talk. So I'm still trying to find an ugly for the week, because when I think about ugly this week, the only thing that pops into my head is Luke Shaw. The only thing that comes into my head is Luke Shaw. The fact that I saw him in a Man United kit, I'm like, I don't want that guy to ever wear a Man United jersey again. His performance was ugly and Matt agrees as well. I, you know, did you? Am I the only one who witnessed Luke Shaw trying to get up and he was struggling to get up? He literally, I think it was either goal number two that they scored, the one where Fofana runs and Luke Shaw just falls and he tries to get up. Guys, if you see the replay, just focus on Luke Shaw and you'll realize that you ever seen your uncle struggling to get up? You're like somebody, yeah. It was disgusting to see, and I felt sorry for the guy. So let me talk to men like Peter in the building.
Yo,
Big up,
yo,
Peter.
bring me next, bro.
Bring you back. I'll bring you back in a second.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, are you in the bathroom?
Nah, bro. It's like midnight here, so we're celebrating Easter. I'll be back
Okay,
in like
okay,
2 or 3
okay.
minutes.
All right. I heard the reverb. It sounded like my brother was sounded like he was dropping a bomb. Shout out to Doctor.
Hi. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Um,
What's
s-
good? What's bad? What's ugly, Doctor? Let's talk.
so the ugly is I've realized as I've gone back, thought about the past few days, and I need to say you can't how to celebrate or be happy, when to be happy about. Am I
Doctor, is it your Wi-Fi or is it my Wi-Fi? Mhm.
oh,
Let me.
I can hear you all.
Okay. You're back. I was just about to send in you and see if it's my Wi-Fi or your Wi-Fi. Like because I'm not sure. But anyway, what
Hello.
were you saying? Can you repeat? Oh, word. All right, doctor, you may need to call back in or something, exit and come back in or something. Men like wrap up in the building.
Walk on.
Chickens are coming home to roost, brother. That's what's up. That's what's going on.
Yo, shit. That's the fact right there. But listen, I'm happy for the result. I'm happy
Yeah.
that's a moment that you can never take away from us. That we have that heritage to always come
Yes.
back and win
Yes.
when we have to.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Uh,
like I said, like listen, great. The good was the victory. The bad was the second half performance. The second half
okay.
performance was bad.
Yeah.
And the
I gotta
ugly.
ask you, Pete. I gotta ask you, wrap up. Peter, I'll bring you in next. I'll bring you in next after him. But wrap up, question for you. I know you're a naturally pessimistic person. Did you turn off the TV or walk away from the TV when we were losing in the
I was fuming, bro. I was fuming.
I know you.
I was fuming.
Walk
I'm
us,
telling you.
walk us through it. Walk us through it.
Listen, I went from it's comfortable, it's comfy, it's 2-1, but deep down I knew they're gonna score again. They're gonna score, and then I said, Shirk is gonna score. The guy that everybody's been saying is shit. He's gonna score. Then he scores the third goal. So what I had to. That's when I lost it. When it was 2-2, I was mad. When it was 3-2, I was mad. But then when Lacazette scored the penalty, my head was gone. I'm telling you.
Bro, yeah. Like for me, even in the build up to the game, because whenever players get linked with Man United, if we're playing at that stadium, sometimes they can have a mid performance, but when they come to Old Trafford, they show up, and Cherokee and Fofana we're giving our defense a very difficult time.
Problems.
Yeah,
even Jack in the first game, he wasn't involved, but he turned up when it matters. To me, he's got clutch.
Would you want him though?
Yeah, I'll take him 25 M's. I'll take him with another 2 10s. Jerky and Kunya, I'm happy with that. 2 10s.
I don't know. I heard he's very inconsistent. and he's one of those
Oh,
players that are
there's always a bias.
No, wait.
I'm
Let me tell you,
fan base. There's always a bias to good technical players. There's always this
bro.
weird
No,
bias, like, you love tryhards.
it's not bias. It's just what's an observation that somebody made, and then it seemed like it rang with true to a lot of people. That's all. It's not a bias. He was characterized as somebody who has a lot of talent, one of those people that has a lot of potential but doesn't apply himself to the level of
And
potential.
did he not apply the last game he still and the other games?
He did, but then the game before the home game, he did it. So in a sample of 2 games.
But listen, the home game, he still turned up when it matters. He equaled the game. That's a clutch moment. If that was Bruno, we'd say, "Oh, Bruno, he turned up." So let's be honest. Let's keep the same energy. And I even said in the first game, he wasn't all that great, but he turned up when it matters. Okay. But listen, anyway, my main point is this.
Mm-hmm.
We need to up the levels for Bilbao. That's the honest truth now. Bilbao's fourth in La Liga. They're competing. They're really on the toes of Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. They're no mugs. We thought Leon wasn't even that good. They just have a few good individuals. They're shit.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, they're shit. But
yeah.
If we beat, I'll be honest. If we beat Bilbao, I'm confident we win this Europa. I don't even care about the league now. I don't care about the league.
Do you think that somebody like that's defensively fragile like Dallo can handle the Williams brothers? One of the Williams brothers.
You see the thing? Do you know the funny thing about the Williams brothers? They're so overrated. They're good, but they're very inconsistent as well. They're like Rashford. They're like Rashford, but worse. They're like Docky.
There you go with the bias. You're the one saying like I'm the one that's being biased, saying you know what I mean. But
if you've watched Nico Williams, he's all about pace, but he doesn't have that much subtlety to his game. It's all about spacing behind. If you do a low block, he's finished. He's got nothing to his game.
Did he not like impress you? What's his name? Inaki Williams. Didn't he impress you in the Euros?
Like I said, the younger brother's better. The Nico thing, he's overhyped.
Okay.
He's worse than Rashford.
Sure.
So it's what it is to me. He's got some talent, but he's like how can I put it? You're like Liao.
Yeah.
Another good player who's got talent. He's inconsistent though. All we have to do against Williams is do a low block or mid block, and that's it. His game's done. So I think Dallo can do it.
I hear you.
Or Doku can do it, whichever side he's on.
Yeah. By the way, so this report about Ruben Amorim saying that
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Onana saying a lot of people already said this, that Onana wasn't gonna go because they don't see him as priority. We need strike.
We don't have the money. We don't have the money for a goalkeeper.
That's what I'm saying. Striker's priority. I want him to go, but the truth is, he ain't going. Striker is priority. It's a must. Then the 210. Basically, we need more firepower. That's the truth of the matter, because firepower can cover up for a shit keeper as long as we defend well. It can cover up for a shit keeper. That's the truth.
Yeah.
We need to spend the money wisely.
I hear you. Thanks, Peter and Q. By the way, Inaki is the older one and Nico is the younger. For me, it's always difficult to figure out.
Go check, please. Go check if Nico is the younger one. I bet he's the younger one.
Nico is 22 and Inaki is 30.
30?
Yeah.
He's 30 years old. Well, he's better. He's better than him. If he's 30, that makes sense. He's better than him. He makes better decision making. It makes sense.
No, you're saying Inaki is better than Nico.
Yes. Inaki's better than Nico by far. Nico's just pace. And he's
Nico is the
inconsistent with
one
his
that was
crossing,
playing for Spain and shining with Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, but again, but he looks good when you. Anybody can look good when you play with Yamal or whatever. Let's be honest. He hasn't had a good season for Bilbao this season. He scored 2 goals, but he looks better in Europa. I'm not going to deny that, but he's very inconsistent. Go ask Lee Gunner as well. Go ask Lee Gunner as well. He watches it every week. I'll watch it sometimes. Go ask Lee Gunner.
Sure. Okay, well, let's leave Bilbao alone for a second. Well, the next team that we're playing is Wolves, bro.
I don't care. I don't care. Just play the youth.
You don't care?
I don't care. It means nothing. 14, 17. I don't care no more. It's irrelevant. There's a few games left. Just don't get any injuries.
Here's the thing. Usually, listen. Okay, so who do you predict would be like in the lineup? Say, for example, like the kids.
I reckon it's gonna be. I'll give you a rough estimation of the lineup. I reckon Cheeto is gonna start.
Okay. By the way, think about this properly because I'm gonna ask everybody that is calling in. This is actually the best time to predict a lineup because nobody knows exactly how Ruben is doing.
I think Cheeto will probably start. Okay. Mount will start because he's not his starter. Kobe will start. Kobe will start. Yeah. So now. Okay, and then they get to the middle. Ericsson will start. This was going to be Ericsson will start, and you'll probably play Garty in there, I reckon.
Okay.
And then Amas will start on the left, and I think Dalot will still play on the right.
No chance, brother. No chance. Dalot.
No, he loves Dalot. He loves Dalot.
Yeah, but Dalot is too tired, bro. I was with you for a little bit, but no chance. But okay, whatever. Say finish your
no. Okay, no. Who do you think plays in who do you think plays instead of Dalot? Who do you think plays on
somebody
right
that has a lot more energy? It's Amas and Dorgu, in my opinion.
You know what? I'll go with that. You know what? You're right. Actually, I think I'll go with that. Yeah, Amas to the left, still getting the right. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Your centre backs.
Centre backs will be. Is Delit fit now? No, it's not.
So
that's it. Lindelof will start. Lindelof will start in centre.
Lindelof. Oh my god.
He's not going to play Maguire.
How many expected errors?
He's not going to start Maguire. Let's be real. He's not going to start Maguire. Let's be real. He's not going to start Maguire. Lindelof.
Okay.
Is Heaven back?
No, Hayden Heaven isn't. I don't think he's back.
So
I'll be surprised if he starts.
So I think it'll be Euro and Mazarari then. Because it can't be. Yeah. I think it'll be that.
And then of course, big man Andre, right?
Yeah. He's gonna pro. Yeah, that's what I reckon.
All right. No, that's you no. Oh, you did say you agreed with the Amas point, but like no, and Kobe, those are the youth that is in your lineup. That is not the Man United way. Wrap up. Big up yourself anyway.
What do you mean that's not? Who you saying he's not the Man United way?
Kids, man, play the kids. Well, yeah, he's sacked. Wrap up has been sacked from his Man United job because he did not play kids. Let's see what we've appointed Peter. Here we go. Peter. Men like Peter, you there? Hold on, let me see.
Yeah. Does it still sound like I'm at the toilet, bro? Or no? I don't know what's going on, bro.
Bro, it's all good. It's all good. I'll just pretend. You know what I think it is? It's more the tone of your voice and the reverb. You know when somebody is like, when somebody has been waiting in the toilet for a while, and yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm getting from this. But anyway,
I I was breaking my fast, so I couldn't speak.
Oh,
The
wait. Oh,
47
okay.
days of fasting, bro. So
7 days of fasting. That's how you celebrate Easter. Big up yourself,
47,
bro.
47, bro. Not
Wait,
7.
47,
47, yeah.
bro.
It's
Isn't it
Orthodox,
some?
bro.
Isn't that too
Orthodox.
long? Like,
No, bro. Catholics do it for 40. Orthodox do it for 47.
didn't like Jesus like fast for 44 nights or something? Like 40. That's a
No,
lot.
no, no.
Anyway. All
40
right.
Catholics and Orthodox are different. So
Got it. Well, um, happy Easter either way.
yeah,
What's good? Other than Easter,
yeah,
what's good? What's bad? What's ugly?
bro. Good is that we're winning the Europa League. Bad
Are we? Why?
bad
Why are you so
is
confident, bro? Why are you so confident?
bro.
Well, winning.
I've been confident since we were in the group stage. Yeah, I was yakking since we were in the group stage. We're winning this. Like I'm it's more like hope. It's not confidence. It's more like hope. That
Okay,
for me, the near future of this club depends on if we win the Europa League or not. So
100%.
if we don't win
Yeah.
the Europa League, bro, we're in the deepest mud yet. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if we're getting out of the mud yet. I'm
So
tired, bro. Like it's been 13 years since we are in this mud yet, and knowing that if we don't win the Europa League, we'll 5 more years or 10 more years in the mud. Brother, that alone just makes me feel we're winning this. Like, I don't like I'm not ready for us getting knocked out by Bilbao. Like I'm not ready, bro. I've
nah,
not thought
nah.
about it.
So it's like this. I feel like who said this? It must have been Bali Tech or one of the reckless delegates. I was having a conversation with them. They said uh they made me aware of this thing. It's good that we're playing Bilbao and we're playing them. Oh, it was Dr. NHS actually. We're playing Bilbao and we're gonna go play at that stadium, and the final is also gonna be held at the Bilbao Stadium. So there's this sort of like thing, this theory, right? That like if we make it, I mean, we have to make it. When we make it to the final, um, we pretty much have a little bit of an advantage of a little bit of a familiarity with the stadium. You
No,
know, it's not like a home game, but it's giving like a little bit
no,
of a 3%
I don't.
comfort level, a little bit. What?
I don't agree. It's
You
football,
don't
bro.
agree with the
Like,
theory?
nah, when it's basketball, I train basketball. I play basketball. When you're
Yeah,
familiar with the basket, yeah, with the rim, it's
yeah.
much different. Going away and playing at home is different. But football, bro, it's a football field, bro. It's
No, but a
grass.
final because it's supposed to be in a neutral location, right, for both teams, but it's not so neutral to us. That's what the
Yeah,
point
maybe the players will be
is.
more adapted to the surroundings than
Yeah,
everyone else.
yeah.
But the field, and the goals, and the ball, it's all the same, bro. Like as I told you, basketball
No,
is different because I experienced it. But
I hear
football,
you.
yeah,
I
I
hear you.
agree. I agree to a certain level, but not like big advantage, like 5%, 10%. Anyway,
Mm,
bro, I don't care who we play, like Spurs or Bodo Glimt. If we go to Bilbao, we're winning. Bro. I don't care. Like Bilbao, I said to the people in the group chat like 2 or 3
yeah.
months, 2 months
Mm,
ago. Yeah, I watched.
yeah.
Like I saw the pathway. When the Europa League draw was made. So I saw the
Yeah.
pathway: Real Sociedad, Lyon, Bilbao, and I started watching them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was doing a light scouting like every game. I watched every game Bilbao played. I watched every game Lyon played since the draw. Brother, Lyon are better than Bilbao.
Oh,
Better.
wow.
I agree with the rapper Kevin. Iñaki is way
Mm,
better than Nico. Nico is overrated.
okay,
I
okay.
agree.
Oh, Nico is all hype.
Yeah. Like we need to calm the storm. Like the first 20, 30 minutes, yeah, it will be all Bilbao, in my opinion. Like, home advantage. Like we
Yeah,
did
because
it. Like we did.
we're playing away first.
Yeah.
You know.
So the
So
first
yeah.
20 minutes are crucial. Like we need to
Mm,
calm the storm. We don't.
mm,
If we consider the first 20 minutes, you know how we are. We'll consider 2 or 3 more. So we need to calm down. We need to calm down the fans. We need to calm down Nico, Nyaki. What was the other
yeah.
guy name? Sunset or something. Sunset.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Oh yeah, he got an assist when they were playing
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. That kid
We
is
need to
good.
calm them, bro. Like like
Yeah.
like Arsenal did. Like Arsenal did with Real Madrid. Like first 20 minutes, 30 minutes, crucial. After that,
Mm,
yeah, we take over. So
mm.
I think we'll stink it out, bro. I think hopefully Ahmad is back. Like it was my
Yes,
birthday.
yes. By the
It
time
was
we
my,
play, yes.
hopefully
100%.
yeah. Hopefully like we play Ahmad like 15, 20 minutes, get him ready for the final. Like I don't want him, just throw him out 90 minutes after the injury, bro.
No. That's
Like we're doing it with Mount. With Mount.
mm,
15,
mm,
20, then 30, then 45 minutes, then 60 minutes. Like,
yes.
little by little, and then in the final, put him 90 minutes. Let us like Tottenham. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Tottenham.
Yeah,
Sorry for the language,
yeah.
but they're Spurs. Like Sir Alex Ferguson said, it's just Spurs, boys.
It's
It's
just
Spurs.
Spurs, bro. 100%. Yo,
Yeah.
you realize like I saw this Instagram post, right? And it was like saying that Spurs' stadium, the capacity is 62.85K, and the town of Bodo Glimt itself is 42,800 people, man.
Bro,
It
Bodo, let me tell you
it's
something
crazy.
about Bodo Glimt. Yeah, they
Yeah.
have the best system in whole Europe. They are the best footballing team in whole Europe.
Why do you
I've
say
watched,
that?
but
Why do you
I've
say
watched them years, like years. Like they beat Roma away 4-0. They beat a lot of teams. Yeah,
oh,
they are dangerous. They have a system. Yeah, they have I, my second team, Red Star Belgrade, played them in the summer year in August. The Champions League
okay.
qualifiers. We beat them. We beat them. We knocked them out. Like we qualified to the Champions League. They went to Europa League. But I've watched them, bro. They have the the left winger Hoge, I think. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
his name was. He
Mm-hmm.
will be the most dangerous one. They have a center midfield Berg. They have a striker, really good striker. So
Yeah.
they do have they have a coach who managed that. Like let's say I'm not comparing them, but it's like their version of Sir Alex. Like he
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
them what they are today. 5 or 6
Oh,
years in continuity. Like watch them in the Norwegian league, bro. They're absolutely miles ahead of everyone. Beating teams like 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0. It's easy.
mm, mm, mm. I
Yeah.
hear you. I hear you. Well, let's talk Wolves. Let's talk Wolves because I want to make sure we don't forget that part in the
Bro, I
conversation.
wanna, bro. Tomorrow
What do you want to
is
see tomorrow? Huh?
tomorrow. Today, actually, it's
Yeah.
1 a.m. here. Uh,
Mm,
Today is Easter, so I'm not really wanting, to focus too much on Wolves. But I
mm.
agree with Ruben. Play the kids, like play Morehouse, play Chido, play. I don't know if Heaven is ready. Play him. Like I want Bruno rested. I know he's a madman, yeah. I know he want
Okay.
to play, but rest
Yeah.
him, yeah. Put Mount, put Garnacho, even though I don't like him. Put him there.
Okay. Walk me through the team. So like, let's start from the top, so it's not so I can visualize it. So you said Cheeto up top. You say you want to
Chido,
see Mount in the
Mount,
right 10. Oh yeah.
Mount, Garnacho.
Ganacho, okay.
Uh,
Even though somebody raised the point, wrap up when we were talking, wrap up said Ganacho is our only runner. We need to preserve his
yeah,
legs, his hips. We can't have him like
that's what I
twist his
said.
ankle or whatever. So
That-
so yeah,
That's what I said on the Thursday stream on KG.
yeah.
I think yeah, that's the only. Even though he's shit, like that's the only attacking like a directive threat we have.
Mhm.
in those areas. He's the only one, bar Ahmad, and Ahmad is injured.
Yeah.
So
Classic over here agrees with you. Says, don't forget, Ahmad was by far our best and most influential player when he was fit. Used to win and decide games for us regularly. He had some match where he was our go-to guy. That is very true. Classic. Big up yourself, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. By the way, if you're just tuned in, happy Easter. If you're celebrating, it's the good, the bad, the ugly. Hosted on KG's Reckless Sport. We're streaming to Backhand Entertainment as well as Football Power Hour. Make sure you hit a like on Joe's channel and my channel as well. But since was on World, no, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me your fullbacks, brother. You didn't tell me your fullbacks. So you said,
Hari Yamas, and hopefully everything is good with Mazraoui. So put Mazraoui right wing back. Lindelof, Kevin, if he's fit.
Yeah.
And who else? Let me think.
Euro?
Nah,
you said Lindelof, Heaven, and who else is gonna be the other side?
Luke Shaw.
Oh yeah. This is a Luke Shaw throwaway.
Johnny Evans is back. Johnny Evans, Lindelof, and
I wouldn't mind seeing Johnny Evans one more time. Like, this is probably the last few games that he can play for us.
And the wingbacks, Hari Yamas and Mazraoui.
You said Mazraoui, yeah.
Yeah, midfield, Toby Collier, if he's ready. I don't know if he's ready.
Yeah, Collier has been missing in action. And got you. And obviously Onana in goal, right?
Yeah, of course. Hopefully, the Thursday game he didn't put up foot wrong. Like all the goals, I don't blame him. He made some crucial saves, So like when it's time to praise someone, praise him. Like don't just yap when he does something wrong. That's the same with the law. Like I told him yesterday or Friday. Yeah, yesterday was Friday. So I told him, when the law does good, no one bats an eye. But when he makes a mistake, everyone is onto him. Like,
True.
50-50.
Dogs and natures. Yeah, true.
I told her,
you're right.
I told her directly.
I mean, he took his goal well. You gotta give him that. And
not only the ball to Bruno when he
when he hit the crossbar, that would have been goal.
Crossbar,
yes,
well, he made an assist against Newcastle. We lost the game. He made an error, but he's doing good the past 5 to 10 games.
So what's your score prediction?
3-1. I think Cunha tomorrow, his interview, his job interview, will be successful. He'll score a goal.
He said job interview. Yeah, and he's been informed this season. He's played less matches than Bruno, but he's got more goals than Bruno. He's got 14 goals. Cunha.
Bruno is Bruno.
The Premier League.
Don't compare Cunha to Bruno. Bruno is Bruno. I was in the Bruno Fernandes hate army, but the hate is over. Like, you gotta acknowledge when someone is doing good. So he shut me up. He's performing constantly on a high level, like a captain should. Like a captain should, bro. Like the game against Wolves. Like, ironically, tomorrow we play Wolves. The last time we played Wolves, I was on to him, bro. I was the number one Bruno hater back then. But from that game, he proved everyone wrong. Like, the strongest Bruno haters, I know some YouTubers here, they don't want to admit it, but you gotta acknowledge the greatness.
Gotta acknowledge Captain Magnifico. All right, bro. But did you say the Man United goal scorers? You said Cunha is who you're scared of from Wolves, so I'm assuming that's
scared,
the one. Okay, but I want to know
Cheeto,
who's scored.
Cheeto one.
Cheetah's scoring.
Yeah, Cheeto and Mount and Harry Amas.
Yo,
Bro, gotta
if
go with the
Mason,
fight, bro.
you,
Tomorrow,
yo,
youngsters,
if I
you
must
gotta go with the
pause,
vibes.
bro, you have the receipt to say I called it. I called it first. Big up,
Yeah, yeah.
Peter, man. Yo, shout out to you,
Big up, bro.
broski. Yes. Yeah, that was reckless delegate Peter. And he says Harry Amas is gonna score. Guys, if you're tuned in, this is the opportunity. This is the predictions, Wolves predictions stream as well. Who do you think is gonna get the goal tomorrow? Which kid or one of our players that doesn't play in the first team regularly do you want to see? I'm curious what your thoughts are. The link is in the chat if you want to call in. Let's talk to men like Bali Tech. Have no fear, cause Bali Tech is here.
We in the building.
Hey,
What's good, my brother?
building better be the building is within us.
Of course, of course, of course.
Bro,
Of,
I'm calm. It's Easter, tomorrow's Wolves. I mean, had one of the best weeks ever. Every time I
yeah,
meet somebody that doesn't watch football, I'm like, yo, let me show you some highlights real quick. And I pull up the game and I show them and I talk to them. I'm like, this is why this sport is beautiful, you know?
yeah. I mean, that game was definitely a good advertisement for football. Anybody who watched that is definitely captivated by the sound of the crowd. It was mad because I think the manager said he wish he could bottle the atmosphere. Like the
Mm,
atmosphere was electric. And to
wait,
be fair,
wait,
obviously, there's games.
hold on.
I don't know.
Doctor?
Was you saying something?
Yeah, I was saying hold on first. Doctor was saying something and I was bigging her up because she's gotta leave or something.
Okay.
Nah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll talk to everyone tomorrow. Cause
Okay.
it's
No,
the
doctor.
yeah.
No, I'll fall back. So you can
No.
let bots know how you feel. I'll fall
Genuinely,
back.
no. Genuinely, I'm more interested
Ah,
in
okay.
WrestleMania right now. So
Bali
I'm more
Tech just decided.
interested. No, I'm more
You're
interested in WrestleMania right now. Like,
really?
so yeah, I've thrown all the football out of the window.
What interests you about wrestling, Doctor?
Do you really want me to answer this question?
Answer the question. It was asked. I want to know.
You really don't want to know.
Okay, say
Okay.
no more. You know what?
You really don't.
Get out of here. Malitek, did you hear that?
Yeah, I think Doctor was about to reveal some interesting information,
Right?
but I think you spared her.
Yeah, I think because I
It
know,
shows that you're a good friend. It shows that you're a good friend.
right. I'm doing my part, bro.
Because later on, she would have said, "But why did you make me say that on the stream?" Not knowing that she was freely giving up the information.
Right? It's late night. Doctor wants wrestle. She doesn't want to miss WrestleMania. But
That's
anyway,
how you know Doctor is lit tonight. I don't know
right?
what she's been drinking, but she's definitely enjoying herself. Big up to the Doctor.
Oh, Doc. How raunchy. Says Rocks. Yeah, where were we? We were talking, yeah, how good that game was. And, I was also going to ask you about Wolves, and also going to ask you what's good, what's bad, what's ugly.
Okay. What's good?
Yeah.
What's good is that Man United have finally put a win together.
Come
It
on.
wasn't just a win. but it was a win of epic proportion. It was a win in front of a crowd that displayed an electric atmosphere. Shout out to the fans. It was a win where we were winning, then let the game slip, then came back in dramatic fashion, snatching the game at the end. It like
Mm.
the game had everything in it, like crazy drama, sending off, penalties, but at both ends, like it just
VAR being
literally had
involved,
everything.
calls that should have been called, like Maguire like if we had lost that, and like the Maguire, when he was being pulled, his shirt was being pulled and it was not called. I was so pissed at VAR that moment. And I because of how everything happened, that moment, just like I forget about it, you know. It was,
Yeah,
and yeah, it had everything. You're right. It was packed with just all kinds of like events that make a football game exciting, controversial, and suspenseful, and so
yeah.
yeah.
The football god smiled at us in the end, and
And
they
it
didn't
all started
allow us.
with Tolisso tripping Euro, and it was like the
Yeah,
slightest of trips, because it was like and from that moment onwards, I feel like there was something that sort of like clicked in terms of like believing. I know that we still went on and conceded more goals, but there was something
yeah,
about like that moment that I feel like, you know a Busby ancestor was with us and intervened and
yeah,
tackled, you know. you know.
yeah, 100%. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely a good advertisement for football, and
Yeah.
that's what we need. So that was the good. The bad
Yeah.
um, is obviously the amount of injuries that we have in our squad,
Mhm.
because it's gonna affect games from now to the end of the season. Um, so I hope the manager doesn't say, Mason Mount, Luke Shaw, you play in these games because we might need them at some point in the next game. Not to
Yeah.
say start, but we might need them from a bench perspective or something. And if they get
Yeah.
injured, that's two first team players that can play that can't play now. So I just worry about the team selection. Um,
So Great One is asking, saying what injuries, and you're saying if Luke Shaw gets injured, that's what you're concerned about.
Yeah, my thing is if Luke Shaw gets injured in the Wolves game, as an
And
example, or if Mason Mount gets injured in the Wolves game,
okay.
because we may need them for the next game. I'm not saying we need them to start, but I just want to go into the next game with the strongest team possible. So if they can start a bit few more kids than they would have liked to, I don't care if we get beaten in the next game. This is the game where I would say, do you know what? As long as you're playing, I rather the first team not get battered 4-1 by Newcastle, as an example, where you're playing the first team or a mixture first team. I rather you just play the kids with a couple, maybe couple first teamers here or there, and just let it rip. Let it rip. Let Cheeto Obi Martin show us what he's made of. Let Jack Morehouse and Bentito Mantato and
Corny
Camerson,
and
let them
Corny.
play. Yeah, let them
Mhm.
play. Yeah. Let Kone
Deflecting.
play. Let Goodwill Kokonke play. Let all of these
Yes.
guys play. Let Harry Amas play. And let's see what they're made of. Maybe even bring in the youth goalkeeper. Let him play. Yeah. Uh, because
You're
at the end,
making so
yeah,
you're making wholesale changes, brother.
I'm making wholesale changes. You know why? Because at the end of the day, in the league, there's nothing to play for. Yeah.
Yeah.
All these points that people want us to play for, bro, in the end, it will just cost you the Europa League, and then you'll be sitting there saying, oh, well, the manager, look what the manager's done. Well, we're in the last four now. That's all we have to
Okay.
concentrate on.
So quick little game. I'm gonna name a few first teamers and tell me rest or play. Okay.
Okay,
Bruno,
rest,
Hoyland,
rest.
what? Okay, but
I
whatever.
mean, I wouldn't
Eric.
normally. I would say play, but Cheeto's cup tied.
Okay, all right. Ericsson,
Ericsson could play. Ericsson could play. I
Ugarte,
mean,
Ugarte,
rest,
Casemiro,
rest,
Harry Maguire,
rest,
Andre Onana,
rest,
Dorgu.
rest,
Damn, Dalo.
rest.
This guy, you're not even. Damn. So it's all just like kids. Your lineup is just kids.
I just want to see. Can we? Is it a crime to see the kids play? We have
Nah,
enough.
bro. You
We
can't
we
say no.
have a phenomenal youth setup. They smashed another team the other day, 13-1. Can we not see the kids play?
Nah,
Like,
man.
let's be real.
You can't advise the kids like this. You can't
They beat
do them like
Leeds
this. Like,
13-1. We had a guy, I think his name's Victor Musa. This guy scored a double hat trick. He scored 6 goals in one game. Let these kids play.
yeah.
Let them play. At the end of the day, we haven't got nothing to play for. And when a team has nothing to play for, what's the right thing to do? Let the kids play.
I hear it. I hear
Some of these
it.
kids, are gonna get either put in the shop window for next season,
Yeah.
or they're gonna be a part of the first team. So really and truly, let's see who we've got there before we
Yeah.
now start going out and spending 60 million on one guy or whatever.
Yeah.
If anything, let's say we said that we earmarked like 6 players for next season's transfer window. If
Yeah.
any of them kids come really good, then we might only need like 4. But they could
Yeah.
be like top level. Maybe we can afford to put more money into the 4 and go get top shelf signings rather than trying to get these stupid 35 million signings because we're trying to look for a bargain because of PSR and all of this crap.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah. True. Yeah, it's I don't know. For me, this is one of the trickiest things ever. Like, we'll see how tomorrow goes, but I hear your point of view about just like, if you let the kids play, we can actually see it's a shop window for the rest of the world as well to be like, yo, some scouts will be watching that game saying like, maybe we can loan that, you know what I mean. We can actually like see the skill sets being presented to us right there. It doesn't matter what the score line is, but we want to know more about the kids that we have and how they can do when they're playing a Premier League club, not when they're playing like other kids of other clubs, But I say let the
Even
kids play, but not all
e-
the kids. It's
even
not
if
just
they're able to score at least 1 to 2 goals past Wolves,
yeah,
even if it's a thrashing,
yeah,
I'll be fairly proud that
yeah.
they was able to land somewhat of a glove on
Mhm.
Wolverhampton, even though what they were relegation candidates not too long ago.
Yeah.
I think they're safe now, aren't they? I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, that's let's see. That last spot is, I think, the um, the
I
team
think they
that's
might
full.
be safe.
So it's Ipswich and Leicester and Southampton that are getting relegated.
Okay,
Let's see.
yeah,
Ipswich has 21 points and Wolves has 35 points.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that
Wolves will be all right. I mean, they'll be all right with the
wow.
remaining game.
I didn't realize that was so bad. 17 losses for Wolves. There's a chance.
I mean, there is.
For us, there is a chance we can get a result from this. I didn't, like all this time I've been wary of Wolves because I'm used to Nuno Espirito Santos Wolves. I'm used to Bruno Lage Wolves, where like the scoreline is never more than 1 goal margin. It's hardly ever that. It's rare for Wolves to lose by more than a 2 goal margin. So this Wolves of to this season is really, really bad. 17 losses. Bro, we've lost 14, but yeah.
I
Anyway,
can't
I
remember
just know.
I can't remember the exact year, right?
Yeah,
But I remember under Sir Alex Ferguson, yeah. I
yeah,
think it was a League Cup match. Alex
yeah.
Ferguson just said, "Fuck it, I'm playing the kids," yeah, because we didn't used to respect the League Cup under Fergie, right?
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
he just said, "Fuck it, I'm playing the kids." It was literally a whole kids team, literally a whole kids team, and we beat Wolves 1-0. I remember that game. We beat Wolves 1-0. Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm not saying that that's what we're gonna do to Wolves. Yeah, but it's possible.
Yeah,
So
Sophia said we gotta be careful because they're in really good form. They actually have not Wolves have won 4 in a row, and I think they drew the fifth one. So they're in a very good moment form wise. So there's that aspect of it as well. Even though that terrible, um they're in a good form. So that's a very good point, Sophia. Big up yourself, and also for this lovely you know prediction saying you play the kids with some seniors like Lindelof, Shaw, Ericsson, and Mount.
mm, if Shaw can play 90 minutes, good luck to him.
Bro, Shaw, yeah, man, he, he needs to do some cardio. But
You don't
anyway, all
even.
right, all right.
This is the problem. If you say that now, you're gonna offend Doctor because Doctor was getting upset the last time. So
No,
you don't.
no. I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just saying he just like I just saw like his fitness level. I'm not body shaming by no means. You know.
I'm shaming still. I'm shaming still. He
No,
was. He looked like he looked like he had a spare tire around his waist area. I don't know if he can sort that out. It might be a bit hard with all the dom.
Big up, Valita.
Yo,
Yo. What are you saying, brother?
Wolves, yeah,
He
2-1.
said 2-1 is your prediction?
2-1 is my prediction for Wolves. It's
2-1
it's
to
a very no for us. Like we win
oh.
2-1. It's a very hopeful prediction, really. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we can be hopeful. Uh, with
Who's scoring two goals you are predicting, sir?
for me, it'll probably be uh who scored the two. I'm thinking Bruno gets one, and I don't know, probably Bruno and Casemiro probably. Set
Yeah.
set set piece penalty and a set piece
Mm,
penalty and a set piece.
I could see that happening. I could see
Yeah,
that happen. Yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough
I
because now
don't.
I don't know what to expect because you can tell the form that they're in is good, but the league position is bad. Our head-to-head records, we lost 2-0 to Wolves in December
Bro,
on Boxing Day.
it's been bad. We lost to them when they were bad, when they were really bad. So it's not, and Wolves generally, it's always a game that we don't like to play. That back
Yeah,
five that they have is always a game where you're like, brother, this is a dead tough game. So
yeah.
right now,
Eh, And Jose Sa usually like gets into good form. So,
Yeah, no,
like
the goalkeepers turning into prime Neuer for us is like a regular. It
yeah.
happens. Dubravka had one of those games. We went to sign him on loan. He did nothing for us. So
Mm,
it is what it is, man. Right now, Premier League ain't that interesting, anyways. Not as if we win, we get anything.
true. True. So, which
Like
seniors are you playing tomorrow? Like Sophia
all of them,
said,
I would play every single one of them. Like I will play my first team. What?
what?
Yeah, I would play my first team. I don't care.
How does that make sense?
Well, because we have players in the first team that don't really know what they're doing or their positions. I don't think our first team is as settled as people think. Right now, I'm not playing Ugarte versus Bilbao. I'm playing Casemiro and I'm playing Bruno in the eight, but Bruno has been playing in the 10. Manu has come back. He has played one game in the six, one game in the false nine. We don't know what he's really doing. Mount too. I've seen Mount come on and play next to Bruno. I've seen Mount come on and go forward. Like there's too much with this team that I don't know and is not settled. Plus, Europa League is 2 weeks away. We need to be preparing for that match right now. I don't care
Yeah.
about those kids. Start putting out the team that you expect to do business against Athletic.
This is such a good point. You literally prepare your tactics for Europa League and practice them
Exactly.
first 45 minutes or 60 minutes, and then you can make wholesale changes, take out, you know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
can. Exactly. We have five subs. We can take out half of our outfield. We shouldn't be doing this. Play the
Kids,
team, bro. Practice what we are going to see. If we play the kids now, they ain't gonna
yeah.
play against Bilbao though. So that's none of my business. Leave them. I
Hmm.
can see against Bournemouth because I think after Bournemouth we played the Thursday. That
Yes.
one, yeah, that one I would rest the team because Bournemouth will probably beat us anyways. So
Yeah.
rest them. Take the team to Athletic, but this week we need to see something.
Yeah. I hear that. I hear that. Sophia is on the opposite end saying tomorrow we play the kids. Next Sunday we can practice. Certain players need a hell of a break. They've been overworked. Like Dalo. For me, Dalo, I feel bad when I see Dalo, you
Bro,
know?
I,
And
I can't feel bad for Dalo because more times when I see him, he shouldn't be playing, bro. So like he owes me. He owes me, fam. Him and Bruno, they owe me. The least those two can do is be fit. And they will always
yeah,
be fit. That's
yeah.
them. Out of everyone in the team, I would play both of them.
Wow.
Literally. I would play
Wow.
both. Out of everyone in the team, I would play both of them because I at least know they are coming out of that game injury free.
What I would do would be the opposite. I would bring you see that 30 minutes, last 30 minutes of the second half. That's
Yeah.
when you bring in five players that you know are starting versus Bilbao. And you so that you keep them sharp a little bit, you get them, but they rest and for the first hour,
You
because some people are approaching that red zone, bro. Some people are
Yep.
approaching that red
See,
zone,
to
and
be honest, the only player that should probably be sitting it out,
yeah,
like I can't think of much. I think of the back line mostly like Lenny Euro. I might give him a rest. In
yeah.
the midfield, probably give Casemiro a rest. In the attack, I can't really think of anybody that needs a rest in the attack. Like Rasmus don't need a rest. He
Mm,
doesn't. That's the last thing he needs. Yeah.
mm, mhm.
Garnacho, he don't need a rest. Just keep on playing him. Maybe we can get him into purple patch form before the athletic game. Who else
Mm.
is there? I guess Bruno plays the 10 now. Bruno never needs a rest.
But
Ugarte,
he's
play
human,
him.
bro. You can't keep running this narrative. He'll break down, and it's gonna be so bad for us the
He
day
has
that happens.
bro.
But no, bro,
If
you
that
can't just.
if that
He'll
happens, nah, I don't believe Bruno is ever going to break down, bro. I don't believe it. He's built tough.
he's a human
That's
being.
That's one thing I'll give him, bro. That guy is built tough. The way he plays, when he breaks down, it's going to be bad. But I don't see it happening, like for us right now.
Yeah. Anyway, I hear you. You said 2-1 will be
Two
there
one. Oh,
for
actually, you
the
know what? I might play Mainu and Mount. I might start both of them in the 10 position, Mainu and Mount. Then
That's not too bad.
I'll play Ugarte and Bruno as the
Who got
double pivot.
who are the two wing backs?
Wing backs normal. Dogu and what's his name? And Dalu. Or you
You're
can
not
put
putting
Amas
Amas.
on it.
You're not playing, yeah, play
Look,
Amas.
look, but the thing is for me, Amas is not physically there, and it's very evident that he is not
So
physically there.
this is a chance for him to start practicing and getting to, physically build himself.
I
He
mean,
has to play at
there's the gym, but like I don't really care. You can play you can play Amas, but one of Dogu or both of Dogu and Dalo is going to play. Or
oh,
you can put Mazraoui, like you can move him forward, play. To be honest, Mazraoui needs a rest. He came off last game, so your role, Mazraoui, sit it out. You have to start Luke Shaw and Lindelof, bro. Luke
so
Shaw
Luke
and
Shaw,
Lindelof.
Lindelof, and who's your third centre back?
Delete isn't back yet, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, Harry, my striker,
Wow.
my
Bro,
striker.
Harry is one of the most important players in the team right now. If you play him and he gets injured,
Honestly,
you're
nah,
getting
nah, nah.
sacked.
Harry, if Harry gets injured, Delete should be coming back, and if Delete is back, I don't really care about Harry Maguire.
Word,
I don't really
word.
care. Like Delete gives us a different kind of defensive stability and assuredness. I need him
Mm,
back. My back three, Euro, Delete, Heaven. That three, I need to see it. I need
mhm.
it.
I hear you. And the goalkeeper is Bayende or Onana?
Andre, bro, like everybody just losing their heads like as if Andre is going anywhere. Andre, bro, it's part of life.
Same with you for that. You can save Andre's part of life. Shout out to Young Papi who's tuned into the show while watching WrestleMania. We're on our last caller for the day. Don't forget to hit the like button, by the way, if you're just tuning in. More gratitude to you. Kindly go to Backhand Entertainment. That's the YouTube channel we're streaming on, and that's Joe's YouTube channel. Go to Football Power Hour. That's my channel. Go to KG's Reckless Sport. It's KG's channel where the show is being hosted. So thank you for being here. Sophia says Mazarawi came off due to personal issues. Same with Lindy. They couldn't play, but both are available for this game. Play Amas on the left and Mazarawi on the right, and it's done. Let's ask Mr. Great One. Big up,
Yo,
Mr.
bots, this must sound good.
The sound is sounding perfect, brother.
Okay, it was kind of dead on the chill along, innit? So,
Yeah. But this is where it's sounding good. It's sounding good.
yeah,
What are
yeah, I
you
was
saying?
outside. Bro, I
What are
don't
you
even know what to say, fam. You get me? Like, everything has been
saying?
said. Everything has been said.
Mhm,
And now somebody has
mhm.
mentioned WrestleMania, and I've remembered. I'm like, fuck, what am I doing here?
Yeah, right. Me too. I'm like, we might as well.
Yeah, bro.
But
Regarding walls, I don't really care about walls like that. You get me? It's a meaty game, bro. You get me?
yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
even
yeah,
if
yeah,
we're second in the league, I will not care about this game, bro. I don't
yeah,
care about anything unless we're top of the league. You get me? Even
yeah.
when we are going for top four, 10x first season, all the seasons. When the title's gone, I don't care about top four all this rest of the bro. I only care about winning trophies.
Mm,
You get me? And now that we are
mhm,
14th, if I don't care about these games when we are second, I'm not going to care when we are 14th. You get me? So
mhm,
play the
mhm.
kids in it. Play the kids. Play like Balitek said, all them kids, bro. Mauhaus,
Oh, yes, the
yeah, play all of
Fletchers,
them.
all
But
unleash, even
obviously,
Kone. I want to see Kone. Yeah,
yeah, Sekou Kone. Yeah, that one. I want to see Sekou Kone, bro. You get me? I want to see Sekou Kone. But also, I agree with Charles. Charles said we need to test out the lineups. Like, so maybe
mm,
first 60 minutes, play the first team. You get me? Then, and I don't know about Ahmad. Can Ahmad play some minutes?
No, not tomorrow. It's too soon. It's too soon.
Yeah, but they said
Bournemouth.
he's going to play some games before the semi-finals. There are only 2 games. So which game is
Yeah,
that?
you give Ahmad the last 10 minutes versus Bournemouth, and then you kind of like work him in because he'll already play second leg properly. Like,
So
you know what I mean?
he's only playing the second leg. He's not playing the first leg.
Well, no, he's training. He's back on grass. I think he's probably started team training, or if not, he's about to start that soon. But definitely, he's been on
So
individualized
he's no,
training.
no. I'm just saying this as an option. You get me? Like he needs more minutes. He needs like to. I want the Old Trafford game for him to be starting. I don't want it to be last 10 minutes. Nah, bro. You get me?
Exactly.
I want the Bilbao game last 30
Yeah,
minutes. Then there's a
yeah,
Brentford game, maybe plays 40 minutes. Then he starts at Old Trafford. It
yeah.
depends also. If we're winning 2-0, you can keep him on the bench. If it's a remontada thing, he has to start, bro. But I don't want bro, I enjoy the remontada. Trust me, I enjoyed it, but
No, no
I
more
don't want to be
remontadas for me. I
I
just
don't
wanna
want to
win.
be in Real Madrid situation where people are saying 90 minutes at Old Trafford is a long time. I don't want that, bro. You get me? I want us to be winning 2-0, coming back to Old Trafford. You get me? I don't want
Yeah,
us to be 3-0 down and the internet posting, oh, remontada, king of remontadas. Bro, I don't want that, bro. You get me? Like, I
thanks.
want an easy win, bro. I don't want us to be trending on Twitter. Easy 2-0 in Bilbao. And by the way,
Yeah.
Nico Williams is injured. I saw it
That's
on
that.
Twitter. Nico Williams is missing Real Madrid game tomorrow. He has a groin injury, but I
Oh,
don't know how long it is.
yeah. I growing takes a long time
Yeah, so if he
to.
misses that's a bro, that's a big one, bro. You get me? Nico Williams,
Yeah.
bro. Remember him in Euros with Yamal killing us, bro. So if he's not playing, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy. But I know
Wow.
for a fact he's missing the Real Madrid game tomorrow, so he has a groin injury. So some positive
Yeah.
news, you get me?
Facts. Yeah. Wow. Oh man, you. Thanks for bringing that point up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it. I saw it like 2 hours ago that Nico Williams is injured.
Yeah.
He has a
Well,
groin
okay.
injury.
I hear you. What's your prediction anyway for tomorrow? Let's end the show on
For
that one.
tomorrow, if we do the Balitech thing and play kids, I see a 2-1 loss. If we mix it up, play 50-50, 2-2 draw. If we do what Charles is saying, where we play the first team, first half, then a 2-1 win. So those are 3 results. It depends on the lineup, you get me? So I think it's fair to give 3 results because we don't know which team is playing. If he does the Balitech thing and just plays all the kids, bro, no Bruno, no Dallo, no Onana, you get me? Then it's a 2-1 loss, isn't it? But it depends, bro. It depends.
Great one, Sinbad, man. This guy asks for a prediction. He gives me a permutation, combination. If this happens, three different possibilities, bro. This is a lot of like conditionals, you know. From what he said, I'm gonna pick a Man United win. We're gonna win it. I think we're gonna do this. Two, two, 2-0. I don't know how, but by hook or by crook, we will do it. Amarim's king of comeback. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We are also don't forget, if you need a reason to celebrate, a reason to smile, don't ever forget that we are the unbeaten team in all of Europe, at least Europa League and Champions League. So that is something that we can be happy about and say we are Manchester United. Big up yourself, by the way. If you just here, go back to the beginning of the show. Enjoy the vibes. This was the good, the bad, the ugly with me, Botswana Papi. Don't forget one more reminder to hit the like button on 3 channels: Backhand Entertainment, Football Power Hour, and KG's Reckless Sport. And shout out to you. Enjoy your Easter. And just like that, we're out of here. Hey, Wolves, we're coming for you.